Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air.
You want to make a comment?
Of course, I get a piece of chicken stuck in my throat when I go live here. Hello and welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. It is Saturday, a Saturday night. I thought it was going to be on later tonight, but I'm not. And I'm not going to be on that long tonight because I was feeling a little bit under the weather the last 2 days, so I didn't do my normal thing, and I wanted to hop in the sauna tonight before I go to sleep. I have to be at work early tomorrow. John, good evening. Adam, Dustin, Joe, I don't know what this dit. That's a new one for me. I mean, I don't know how to do that anyway. So, Colin, happy Sunday to you, down under. I got the RE20 going tonight, just for the heck of it, right? And I got drop frames going on. Lovely. Wonder if this works. On voice, I could tell you what we can do is just listen in, right? Let's see if I can listen in. Where'd I go? What's the call frequency there? You talking, oh, you're just FT8? Beep, bop, beep. Okay. Oh, well, that's... let's just listen and see. I don't really hear much. I don't really hear much. I mean, you mean the People's Republic of California? Yeah, not much going on. Wow, 20 meters. 20 meters not happening either. I see voices. Wait a minute.
Short deer was rifling in a very long time. It's all freestand hunting for me.
Don't be doing that to me, guys. That's like speaking another language. I think this mic sounds better for the stream. Just listening to my ear. Or listening in my own ears. No. What do you mean no? I said two things. I don't know what no is to you. Sorry.
About, where you put it and all that kind of stuff.
Well, it is nice to hear voices on 20 again. I scrolled through earlier today, and I didn't hear Jack poo-poo. Well, that's good, because probably everybody's at the Ham Fest or whatever, Hamvention.
You'll find some really hot sign and move in there on it, and, sometimes that works, but most time, you kind of, you use the terrain, how the terrain rolls and lays, and how the deer react to that, and, just stuff like that. Like I said, just got to plan ahead a little bit.
The other mic, the other mic.
Yes, sir, we sure
No
are.
bueno?
And I have a couple up all through the season. And
How do they double their property tax? That's illegal. They have Prop 13 here.
Those big deer and stuff.
He's the only guy I see in my scope here.
Like I said, it's a lot of fun.
Trash tonight. Oh. I don't know. I'm back and forth with this. I listened to the stream last night when I was in bed on headphones, and I don't know. It just sounded metallic to me. The other mic, but the other mic sounds better on the air, like on HF.
We got a few bears in our area here. Not a lot. There's a few that hangs out here. And another place that I hunted in another part of Kentucky got a hog or two, which they're the scourge of the earth when you get right down to it. But it is. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it gets addictive.
I love the lows off the other mic. Really? The other? I have to like EQ the heck out of it to get lows out of it. Oh, because it was because it changed hands. That's why. That's normal. Because they were on Prop 13 and they reassessed it when they took it over. That is normal, yes.
I forget it wasn't a great amount for
God, he sounds good.
Most of these cellular.
I have the other mic close by, so
they get you on
I can switch it if need be.
data that they allow you. But like I said, yes, sir.
So that's who you're getting on 6 meters, Dustin?
On the cellular deal where it sent me pictures automatically.
You're hearing 15 meters? And he did it. That was FT8.
Well, that's just people's never done it. Now there is some people that are pretty unscrupulous, that are putting cameras up on places, especially on public ground, and getting pictures. Especially whitetail hunting, where it gets pretty, where they stay in a pretty much smaller range.
I'm just listening into this guy here.
That information to people that want to go in there and hunt, but they'll give them a GPS coordinate and all that kind of stuff. But now that's kind of getting a little on the unscrupulous side.
Shooting panthers.
I know some states.
I'm not against hunting.
But
I just use everything.
It's kind of like baiting,
right?
So we're allowed to bait in Kentucky, which if you like to do that, that's okay.
I'm not a hunter myself.
That's okay too.
I hunt at the grocery store.
To get some pictures over.
And the other thing about fishing, I feel bad for these poor little fishes that are just sitting there swimming along, and next thing you know, they're dead. I don't know. They don't feel anything, but still.
We can put it out a month before the season starts, and it's good to get some pictures like that. I mean, it's pretty interesting, but some people say that's not fair, so I guess it depends all on where you at. I
thought someone said he sounded good in Kentucky. So he's in Kentucky? I'm surprised somebody can hear him.
But to a dog hunter
in Kentucky.
South Georgia, you can't convince him otherwise.
I wish I could hear the other side. Oh, I can now.
Other people's business. They got one heck of a lot of deer in Kentucky and South Georgia. Probably their great granddaddy hunted that way. So
he's in Kentucky, okay.
Stick their nose into that.
Does he eat fried chicken?
Well, I'm of the opinion that, like I said, it's kind of like HOAs. I would never live in a place that has an HOA. Somebody try and tell me what I could do with my piece of property. Roger?
Adam, you live in an HOA, don't you? Vegas is an HOA. I'll get on the air here in a second. Just scrolling around, see what people can hear. Or what people I can hear, I should say.
I sure appreciate the regulars.
There you go, Kentucky.
Another Kentucky station?
It's on my short list. You're doing a great job, and thanks for being one of my regulars. I'm looking at my TikTok right now. I'm sure I've talked to a bunch. Ryan, I'm talking to one of our regulars here. He's going to tell us his TikTok ID possibly in a minute.
I don't know if that's his voice like that or...
I have your call sign. Kilo, Quebec 4, India, Echo Foxtrot. That's the call sign issued by the FT8. And my call sign N7ZZZ also issued.
N7ZZZ.
Call it Vanity. I picked it, got lucky, and that's my
He's in
call sign.
Edmond, Oklahoma. Larry Eckerson. Larry K. Eckerson. Erickson. Sorry. Erickson. My bad. That's the only other voice I hear on 20 meters tonight. I didn't know. I thought you can't put up antennas with
It'll be dark here in about 30 minutes.
with HOAs.
Take a dip. After it's completely dark, it'll just boom, start.
Not much on here tonight. You're on your vacation and watching the great K6EGG live stream. Are you in Eastern time zone now? That's interesting. Never heard that. Someone, the HOA fighting for you. Usually it's the other way around. You're fighting against the HOA. Yeah, you're at Eastern time zone.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Bassy. I think the other microphone sounds better on the air.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Wonder if any of you guys hear me.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles, or 37.8 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, 2-hour drive in traffic. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ on 20 meters tonight.
Barely hear me, huh?
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
Sucks. It's going to be the Greg Talk Show tonight. Here on the Greg K6EGG live stream. I get a Saturday night off and it's junk tonight. I'm not surprised. It is what it is, right?
This This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, California, outside of downtown Los Angeles by about an hour drive east. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is that Dustin?
Yeah, you got it.
K0 Bravo Fox, I got the lightest copy I've ever had of you. You're in there with my noise floor, but enough for a contact. Once again, for our 31st contact with your new call letters.
That's good. I got you in the log there, K6EGG for K0 Bravo.
And barely got a light copy on you, but good to hear you in here, Dustin. Thanks for trying me tonight. Doesn't sound too good. I might move to 40 meters and see if that's a little bit better. All right, I'm going to try one more time here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ 20 meters from the city of Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ 20 meters.
Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully be better tomorrow night. I'm off tomorrow night too. Dude, I'm never gonna make 100 subs. I'll put money on that I'll never make 100,000 subs. There's no way. I don't know. I like the whole process behind the flex and the what you can do with it, but the fact that they're so hard to get. I mean, I looked at getting one last year. I seriously, between you folks, I was seriously got close to doing it, and I wasn't expecting to do it, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to wait 4 weeks. I want it now. And what happened? It's such a small thing. What happens when something fails? I'm screwed. I guess I'm screwed if this thing fails too. I don't know. Nothing against them, but
When those guys get together,
I'm just saying, that's my personal opinion. I've never dealt with them before. I have heard things. I've people that have their flexes love them, but they also there's some stuff about them that can go south.
Yeah, I'll finance that. That's no problem. And then Andrew can give me a receipt, and I can take it off taxes because I donated. And then also, I would like to have on the, when you put the wheels on there.
What's up, Roy?
I'd like you to get those.
It's like wearing a Rolex watch.
The semi-big.
No, but seriously, they have a place.
I don't know what the bolts are on the wheel. But you ever seen it? They have like those medieval spikes on there. They have those medieval spikes. So if somebody comes close to them, it like shreds the side of their car or tire up. But I'd like to get just one spike, like on each wheel, on either side, and the front and the back. And I think that'd look cool. From, I don't know what color. What is that called? Chrome? Basically, kind of the idea that you have.
What is like they've just faded between themselves there? Where they talked over each other for a little bit. It's like a fade dissolve. Please don't take that as I'm against flex. I'm not, but 40's hosed too. What's a man to do? Not much on 40 meters tonight, folks. I mean, if you have a credit card, you can technically afford it. It might take you 25 years to pay off. You'd be crying for 5 years, Ted.
Well, unfortunately, I get PBS, and I don't like that.
You know what PBS stands for?
What?
Pure BS.
That's true. It is pure BS. I guess you heard that Trump's pulled a lot of the funding for them, and they're in a lot of trouble now.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about
Really?
the Comey thing? He's in trouble.
Why don't you get one there?
It sounds like it.
That's all you. Got written all over you. See, okay, for me, I don't want to get an amplifier and all that crap. I've already discussed it. I'm not going to discuss it again. Everybody keeps saying, you got to get an amplifier. Yes, I do. I am not set up for it here. All right? It's just not going to work. I wouldn't mind having a couple more 100 watts. But I'm not going to get another amplifier, another power supply, and all that crap. So I also want to go wideband. That's a huge thing I want to do. For obvious reasons, being an audio guy. The Flex might fit the bill.
Yeah, it sounds good. Maybe we'll give him the, what do they call it?
I don't know.
The award they give everybody who does a great job. They won't.
I know. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, moving things around. I didn't realize.
Sounds like an anything goes conversation here on 40 meters tonight.
Oh, what difference does that make?
It gives me a little bit more hope. It's putting out about 800 watts now.
Oh, okay.
How much that? What? Those are not. It's $9,000 US, I think, right? Yeah, we actually got some rain nearby here.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna turn that. I'm not driving so hard here. Maybe let me turn it again just to make sure I can.
It sounds pretty good. I mean, for 40 meters.
You have to price it.
And my noise, not because of him. It seems like my noise is a little less on 40 meters. I did. We discussed it last night. That's what I think we're kind of talking about that now.
There. Now we're cooking with gas.
We could discuss again.
Yeah, you dropped way down. The band's starting to go sour on us.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, and I'm pushing some power, and it's all working fine. Everything's matched up and tuned up. It's just the band itself.
Yeah, it's kind of going up and down. The bands are getting a little waverly. Can you still copy me okay?
Yeah. Unless you want to go to another band and try it.
I don't know which ones. Usually, the higher you go, the worse it gets.
So is that right?
It's not that way here. Do you want to try a different one?
Oh, I don't care. It's up to you.
No, don't leave. You're the only people I hear.
We could try, what is it, 60 meters?
Oh, yeah, one of those frequencies out there? Okay.
Really?
I have to get a chart here. I've got one here on the counter. I have to set all my amplifier down. We're not allowed to run no more than 100 watts there.
Yeah, right. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Inflation down in Australia is a real thing. Even when I was down there now 15 years ago, holy crap, like cars. I mean, we've caught up a little bit. Well, something we discussed last night is what I just said earlier. I don't know if you heard the part.
You'll keep on fighting till the end. Go, Henry, go.
You don't have to buy another amplifier. You don't have to buy another power supply. All that stuff's built in. What is going on here?
Anyway, I'm out of way.
Is this legal?
That's that.
So if we die at 71, then I'll be 71 when the world ends. That means I didn't make it to 90. I'll be pissed off. That won't be good. Oh, by the way, I was on the scooter today, and
I wouldn't run that thing at 500 watts on FT8, or at least not all day. If I was trying to get somebody, maybe.
that was cool. That was one of my best ever. Yeah, okay, I heard that. I just want to tell you where I heard that too. So I heard Diana Ross, I'm coming out.
Whoa. I don't think I've heard male singing on 40 meters before. This is a first for the Greg K6EGG live stream. I don't know if you guys can like the stream for that. Just for that, nobody liked the stream tonight.
Oh my gosh. So I rode by there.
See, that's the
And I checked it all.
That's the problem I have with the Flex. Everybody I talk to, if they have a complaint about it, it's the software. Some people are big fanboys of it, and whatever, I get it. So I don't know.
I'll tell you all about it later. I mean, I saw the sign on the grass.
Hey, we're one subscriber away from 15,950. How about that? I'll be on tomorrow night too. And I won't be on to the following Sunday because we're going to the LA County Fair Thursday in 100-degree heat. Oh joy, that's going to be. You like walking around in the sauna all day. Let's see if I can find somebody else of interest talking. Did we lose Nate? Is he still in the? He's still on vacation. He's probably having a cocktail.
Anyway, I'll stay on here as long as I can, but I'm going to have to go in about 20 minutes.
Okay, so let me see. You ordered one in February and got it yesterday. Elecraft took over a year. See, that's the problem with these small companies.
Yeah, terrible band conditions tonight. I did send out, we were discussing conditions tonight.
Literally, somebody said they ordered one last year, an 8600, 8700, I don't know. And they got it, they ordered it at Hamfest, and they didn't get it yet. And they came out with a new one. So, I mean...
You're probably having a hard time hearing me. I've got I took the Mercury out of line today. I had every intention of looking at it and taking the cover off.
Yeah, see, I don't have an amp.
Today, but I did.
I don't have a wideband radio, meaning wideband transmit, which I'm looking for getting.
You can hear me. She's just playing, and she's a very happy little girl.
So it would make sense. But man, $7,000, $8,000 is a lot of money that I don't have right now. There's going to be a Major League Baseball strike in a year and a half, so. Anybody in from Dayton on the live stream tonight? Maybe we can get Dustin and Sonobus tonight.
Over to you, N7PLQ in the group, N6JSM.
Well, I guess there could be because they sell more radios, so.
You're doing a good job here in Reno there, Scotty. No problem.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but
Breaker in there, so let's get him picked up.
the amount of radios that Icom sells compared to Flex is probably tenfold, so they're going to have, more problems. And personally, okay. Knock on wood. I've owned 2 Icoms, actually 3 Icoms, 4 Icoms if you want to take my 5100 out into it, which is still in my car. And I haven't had any, knocking on wood, have any issues. Oh, we're going to have to take a look at this, Nate.
I think I've been here before. This is, again, K7 FXD.
You do it in general?
Did you copy that, Money? Oh, yeah, he's right down the
Oh, and travel. My bad. Travel. I forgot about that.
Dave in Sparks. Yeah, I got it. You're on the list, Dave.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll be reading the mail for a while.
What country are you in?
Okay, my turn. So anyway, yeah, not much going on. Yeah, the band condition is a little weird, but I hear everybody just fine. I'm hearing everybody good. And Scotty, that 200's that's no slouch. That thing is a bad mother because you're doing.
That's a bad mofo, everybody.
better audio and stuff than the Mercury does. That thing.
The Aurora looks like to be 50% or than a contest in this a good placement for someone who wants to rack up DX but doesn't care about contesting. Man, I don't know. That's a hard one to say. I mean,
believe it or not, you're down like the 5.
that radio has a lot of options on there. Here's some ham-fast pictures. Looks like Nick was there. Roy, you were there too, man?
If I'm correct, the SP200 has a single 3500Z in it. Is that correct? It's sort of like an AL80B. I had one of those for a while.
And once again, my opinion on
Two amps are sort of similar, but
on
that so I can get my memory. Anyway, over to you.
what were we talking about? On Flex. I'm sorry. I was listening to this too. Is purely what I hear from other people and what I see online, not with owner experience.
The latest picture of the tile.
And I'm not tied to them, so that's why I don't want to be sponsors. If I want to talk crap about something that I experience, I don't want to like sponge it out, you know.
Go and tape the seams and
I think that's fair.
And I'll be getting ready.
I'm glad it's a good American company, United States of Texas.
So I got all that, and so I'll be ready to start.
Are they in San Antonio or Austin? I can't remember. One of them, something down south.
Anyway,
Nick, you're on the live stream.
W6MKS from K6EGG.
W6MKS. Why does that sound familiar?
Hi, Carl. Thanks, W6MKS.
W.
You say there's some medication out there for not being able to complete sentences? Man, I need some of that.
Oh, that's Keith. No wonder.
Over to you, K6EGG, W6MKS. Oh, gosh, you don't even want to take that stuff. Well, I'll tell you what it is. Gabba said both Carl and I take it. I think he has, Carl takes it for his neuropathy, and I take it for the thing I got going on, my inflammation, that's the word. And it's serious.
You can pick it up. Did they give you a factory tour? I mean, there's probably not much to it. I don't know if did they make them there. Austin. I was close. I'm not a big follower of Flex, so just bear with me.
Nice job, by the way. You covered up something of major importance. Tell me that you know you covered it up. And Gary, I think Gary, he cleared.
I'm a little bummed the band's, I'm just going to say it, shit tonight.
Then I'll continue on today here. K7AXF, Gary, did you check out, or are you still with us?
Sounds like a round table. I know Keith. Keith's been on the channel before. Has he been to my, I don't know if he's been to my house. They assemble them there.
Hello there, brother. All right, Dennis off to date. K7FXC from N6CNT.
N6CNT, K7FXD.
Okay, well, we're doing a little work on the computer here. Trying to get it.
I would have to have one with a screen. I mean, I'm just saying, because I'm old school, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Is trying to send data to my computer so I can see it on my cell phone, but all of a sudden...
You can say anything you want on the internet at least once before they come and get you, right?
Everything's in the right place. The weather station software is...
You're getting something different there, Colin? Where are they from? That's a huge expense. So I think I read somewhere this morning that the Flex with the screen doesn't have an HDMI, but the Flex without the screen has an HDMI out. I didn't see that on anything online, or at least on the website, but that's what someone said they asked.
I didn't see what my noise floor was. It can't be too bad. Maybe S3 to S5. You guys are at
Exactly the opposite?
Thought I'd stop in and say hello. Nothing exciting going on around my QTA.
Well, that's interesting.
Anything in the last week or so that would be of any interest to you?
Cobra 19.
So for,
Cobra 148.
say hi and goodbye. And,
The one with the screen has an HDMI out.
work here.
Hmm.
And
next week if I have anything interesting to say, or if I'm working on my spreadsheet again here. Closing out the month, as they say. Anyways, back to net. This is K7FXD Reno, Spanish Springs, Nevada.
Sounds pretty good.
Okay.
The other one does not have a video board on it. Okay. 148 before they switched. I think they started making them in Taiwan. I want to say. Once they changed them, I want to say in 1999. That sound right? They went to poo-poo. They weren't as good, and you couldn't like change stuff on them.
And Donnie was down the hill doing some crew visits with a transmission crew, and ran into some issues. Of course, they had some wire down. Anyway, turned into a fiasco. Too bad. But anyway,
the DP. Please tell me.
For the LAN 10 for the remote, and I was speculating on maybe getting that back running.
Was it Malaysia?
Mess with all the stuff in the trailer anymore. I could just run the
So you want the Philippines version? Okay. Whenever they changed them to something that went bad, you didn't want them because you couldn't like tweak them and stuff. And I heard the audio didn't sound as very good.
I ordered a rock rake car.
Well, I used to have one actually, so.
Try to drag that behind the truck. We are going to start renting a.
It is.
2500 Kabuta from the local rental yard.
HDMI is compressed.
But anyway,
SDI is not. It's full bandwidth.
Maybe I could clear some of this little wood and rocks and all the debris there. Maybe gather it up here. Seems to be a lot of it on the property here. And then
they don't have SDI out on those things, do they? No way. The converter would have to be like huge.
Kind of in a no burn type of thing there. And Donnie brought me a couple of ground rods home.
I know I'm out of band.
You know, I can get United States.
Get pieces of
Guess you've seen one up there. That's what we're talking about.
No, I'm just listening there.
How much are they on eBay? Only 82? What's the humidity there? 85%. That's beautiful. Wow, when I had bought it, it cost $130. Excuse me. Just saying for us. SDI looks way good. It's raw, uncompressed video.
Or an inclusion diversity flag. And in front, literally in front of me, on the grass, where the...
I don't know if I want to listen to that. I don't know. My brain can comprehend because I'm tired. Last 2 days I didn't feel very good. I think I ate something. I hear somebody in there. Just so that you know, I uncompressed my camera video and converted it to SDI from HDMI. I don't know if that helps. It looks clean, and then I'm SDI into USB. And you guys know that I used to have a HR 2510 back in the day. That was a dream radio for me. You're not going to be able to say that for long there, pal. You're going to be gone. That bums me out. With the bleeding display? Oh, mine didn't bleed. But I remember like the audio on it. I remember it used to move really good, and the audio. I always got good compliments on the audio. I had a Silver Eagle plugged into it. I think it was a 4-pin. That thing was amazing radio. I talked all around the world with that thing on CB. I'm hearing somebody tune up. By the way, any of you folks around the country hear any of this conversation that I'm hearing? I would love to make a contact with you here on 40. Sean, what's the deal with the bleeding display? Please explain. Hamstick? Yes, you do. Or Odo Hawaiian barbecue. All right, somebody we know from the channel just purchased a Tesla. I can't say who. But man, I'm happy about this. I get a referral code. That was a common problem on the 2510 HR20. Really? I didn't have a problem with that. HR 2510. I don't even see any on eBay. I see one actually. For parts. Don, I didn't know you were a Tesla guy. Oh, that poor thing has been... What, this radio is what, 40 years old? 35 years old? That was the display I was talking about. I gotta find one that's on. The Kias are nice, I hear. That was my second pick. There it is. Oh, look, the display is messed up. How about that? That one looks like in better shape. And I think the next stream of Kias, they're going to be able to have the North American charging standard or whatever it's called. The same one the Tesla uses. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, look at that. I remember the modulation, this little thing right here. I never experienced that when I had mine.
Administration clamps down on, gets rid of all that. All those people got to leave the service and stuff. It puts us at weak as a nation.
Tesla charger now the standard is nice. I mean, they're so easy. You just walk up for a Tesla owner. You just walk up and plug in, and 20 minutes later you can get going. What happened to him? I just had him. And he gone.
Oh man, I wouldn't be without one. What's that headset?
Don't say Heil.
The popular one. your first headset, I think.
David Clark?
You buy the headset, and then you pay for the cable to match your radio. Which one's that? Yeah. When this headset finally bites the dust, I'm going to buy a radio for it. That's all there is to it. I have made up my mind. Don't try to talk me out of it now. I told you I made up my mind.
I like having the 50 amp charger in my house. That's nice. It's no longer 4 hours from like complete depleted. Or as deplete as I would say I would use it at. It's just about 20%.
Probably what you told the girl was they'll probably send me an email. They'll want to send me a complimentary headset if I'll give them a review on YouTube. I can see it coming right now.
Yeah, good luck with that, dude. Where's my headset at? Let's take a look. What's your call sign again?
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I've got other electronic component people that have told me that.
I think you have more than I do. I think you have more than I do. You got Africa, don't you? No, you don't have Africa. More trophies? Oh, real trophies.
Yeah, I can handle it.
Yeah, did you have to pay for those?
I'll relay for you, Ken.
I'm surprised you don't have their version of the extra.
Lee, Ken wants to know if he sounds any different tonight than normal. He's on a different setup.
It's the ham neighbors right there that have already figured you out. M6 GTR. I'm out.
Who was that?
I just got back. Dana, did you upset these people? Are they getting upset? Are they getting a little cheeky?
We got some drama going on here.
Oh, poor.
It might be.
I'm not sure what they're doing, man.
Don't be Dana. Oh, I'm so upset.
What do they call those squeaker guys? Squeaky voices?
I don't know.
I used to hear those on the repeater all the time here.
Best you got.
Somebody wears the pens?
You in life is to be winner, man. No, I can't. You already know who I am. I'm Rope Man, and I'm out here all the time.
Where am I at on Africa?
Good
Good question.
I don't know.
This is funny. Africa. I don't get Africa too much. So you're 71 out of 76? Oh, I'm 73 out of 76. I'm almost there.
I was on 3917. I checked into their little net over there, and I heard, they do a roll call, and I heard DNN in there. Rick's in there. He's number 11.
Yes, I'm wearing a Peppa Pig shirt.
Once the neck got this thing, and I said, I want to talk to number 11. So then Rick came on, and I said, we'll go down a little bit, I'll talk to you, but he took off. He didn't seem, well, put it this way. In the tone of his voice, he wasn't expecting to hear me there.
Like that squeaky voice?
I got traffic for number 11, and then...
Well, you're closer.
I had to go up the list and
Just
goes,
kidding.
Oh, DNN, and I go, so then he goes, oh, you can talk to him after the net.
You got a nice ground plane where you're at.
DNN never came back, but the sound of his voice, he was like, oh no, I got GTR checking in with me on this net, and I think he knows all those guys, so he was like, he didn't know what to say, like, oh no, I'm associated with him.
So you have to understand, DNN is kind of like, they have
I don't have S9 on all bands.
TV radio background. They're TV radio operators. They have a lot of hits.
Yeah. I think you're right. They'll come. I'm in no hurry. Hopefully I have a nice long life to live. Of ham radio career too.
So they have certain kind of ways, especially back in the corner.
So it's all like the stage kind of. It's a shtick. It's a shtick, that whole persona TV thing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I get it. All right. Right on. Right on. I get it. So anyhow, and then but Wiener Man came in there. Wiener Man came in there and did his wienering thing on that net.
Is you sit around and talk, and then you think that's what you say. Then think about the guy.
Wow, that's pretty good. What the?
Pretty weird. Yeah, I didn't do that on that net. I didn't cuss on that net. I'd only cuss here. I didn't do anything. I just checked in like a regular ham. Did the whole...
What's a regular ham though, really?
You know, blah,
A vest?
But
Having radios on your side? A factory hat of ham radio?
Number 11 on the list, maybe.
I don't know.
You reach out to him, and I got traffic for number 11. I was like, whoa! But their reaction was distancing, if I can say that, over.
They're just ignoring it. It's great. Oh no! Now they're commenting on.
Really? But anyway, I don't even. Yeah, I think.
No way! I'm not putting my no. Hey, I wear cargo shorts. I wear cargo shorts. Not right now.
It's coming through. Attaboy. You guys are really uploading.
Band's starting to drop a little bit here. Gonna take our entertainment away for tonight. Hopefully the band will be better tomorrow night when I go do live stream.
Over.
Well, I didn't realize this, but the radio, I didn't realize this. I innocently didn't realize. The radio...
Eric, you're being summoned.
Being separated from the house or in the garage is the alter ego. It's the alter ego. I mean, so, like, Wiener Man could be a prominent attorney in town. He probably has wife, kids, whatever, makes a couple $100,000 a year. He could be, like, the guy on TV, on Channel 10 News.
Dana.
But his alter ego is the Wiener thing.
Dana, you hit it on the head. These people are faking. They're faking it. You're right. They're acting.
This is wild.
Try to write down.
Just think if they knew they were being live streamed right now, what they'd be saying. It amazes me someone has a nice setup like that. They sound good and they're just making all kinds of noise.
You need to follow me on Instagram. Man.
What the hell is going on?
You got people doing CW. Someone CW F off. Oh wait, it says big penis. That's what it says. For Wiener Man. I can't hear the original guys talking anymore now, which bums me out.
Hey, the jammer, you gotta get a signal. Can't jam if you don't have a signal.
Anybody know CW? What they're saying in CW?
What am I supposed to take away from it? Well, I'll tell you what I take away from it.
I don't know. I just stumbled upon this, John.
Yeah, and I am not him. So, I'm DTR, and that's just me. This is who I am. You know me. Okay, I'll stand by, get another soda, and 6 DTR.
I don't have any confirmed contacts on phone from Africa, by the way, which bums me out. I have one off the island of there, but they didn't confirm. What's up, AJ?
Very good. You come to my 7-Eleven. We got Slurpees on sale. And if you are very, very good to me, I will give you a good deal. Very good deal, very good deal. With the big gulp and the big bite.
So you have that good of a station and you F around?
Later.
Ooh.
You know what I look forward to?
Have you looked at World Radio Log? I have not. Or that's not true. I think I did one night with Colin, right? If Colin's still in here?
If you were closer, I would have scootered over to your house. I first would have stopped, I'll keep it quick. I would have gone and got like some New York steaks or...
Colin, didn't we mess with the World Radio League book or something one night? Was that you? Maybe that was Club Log with you. I can't remember.
Let's get that grill going, and we'll fire these little, this meat on the grill. And I'll hang out here, and I'd have like a 6-pack of beer, and then I'd have some, one Corona or something because I got a ride. But I'd crack off with a beer, throw some lime in there, and we'd eat some hot links and 6 DTR.
N6DGR. N6DGR. Did I hit that right? N6DGR? Is that a fake call letters?
If you start coming through town to visit your mom, you're both your moms.
DJR?
One in England and the other one up there north. If you do come, this would be nice if you made this to be always your stop. And then we do the same thing. We have like a little routine. We throw you over there in the same spot. We tell the clerk what we need to accommodate room for you.
Yeah, Cape Verde is the one I have on voice, I think.
Go to Thai Basil and hang out. And
I think.
Get up, maybe just do whatever, visit a little bit. Maybe we'll go out to dinner over there, to Outback or whatever. We'll accommodate it. We'll figure it out. And then you take off on the road. So that's the plan. N6 DTR.
DJR or DGR?
But one thing I noticed, no joke, by even video, but I already do this. You guys there in the Sacramento area have the greatest bike path
Yeah. Oh, we do. They're awesome. They are. I mean, it's bitching, man.
DGR. N6DGR. But look at this.
Everywhere on the bike lane around here. I mean, I could just get out there and ride and daydream. I mean, literally. Yeah. Okay, I'll get something to drink and I'll be back.
Yeah, we have over 80 miles of bike trail here in Sacramento alone. So yeah, you can ride for days and never get to the end of it. I mean, it even goes. It literally comes here to my house almost about 4 blocks.
Pirate Radio.
So yeah, bike trail goes everywhere.
Let's just say I experimented around with Pirate Radio.
No matter what anybody wants to.
It was nice enough to know some engineers give me a heads up, like they know where you're at. You may want to stop.
I mean, I was thinking about it's so convenient, and I think I heard Rick in there too. Rick, hey Rick, I think I heard Rick in there. DNN, did you say something?
Oh no, W6 DNN. Henry was in there. I haven't teed up in a few minutes.
Oh, I thought I heard Gino mixed with the Mr. Wiener. Hey, what's up?
W6 DNN.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyhow, let me quickly say this. When I was getting the air conditioner fixed, I was gonna bike the trail over to Ambone's house because I can light rail to just a few blocks away, a couple miles away, and then bike trail it over to really close to his house and just cut a couple streets, and then I was gonna instead of hanging out at the air conditioning.
There's nothing wrong with experimentation, right?
Him and his wife and take them to lunch and stuff, but I never did, just because. Well, it was her day off, and I didn't want to mess with
I don't want to discuss it on the live stream. I don't mind discussing it in Discord, but not on a live stream. I don't want to. It's probably been so long it wouldn't matter, but still. Let's just say I work in the broadcast field, so I had help.
If I could ride around on my bicycle with you guys and go do something fun like that, like not drive around, but actually ride around Sacramento.
That was fun. I mean, it's not the same now because, I mean, there's so many other mediums you can connect with people. Back then, even we started. It was beginning of the internet.
I don't know if you've ever been to the
it just wasn't the same.
If you planned it right, we could go on a tour of the Capitol.
Everybody back in the day used to listen to radio. Now,
the museum and all that.
no offense, probably only old people listen to radio. I don't even have an AM radio in my car.
5 or 6 blocks. And then there's all the kinds of cool places to eat, and we can go down by the river, and it's pretty awesome. We don't even have to get into a car. We can, wherever we park, we can public transit to the light rail, load our bikes on there, just cruise to the bike trail entrance, and then bike all over. We can spend all day doing it. I mean, literally all day. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna get.
What the heck just happened here?
Later. Yeah, Paul, you can get on a bike right here at my house. And we can
That looks like the Brooklyn Bridge.
6 or 8 blocks, and we can get on the beginning of one of the trails one of the bike trails.
It's wild.
Part of the 80 miles of bike trail. And we can literally take the bike trail from my house to Ben's. And also going through Dana's. Yeah, no, that's what's really bitching about your guys' town. But the key is that we want to bring you there, right? So
What the heck's going on here?
A little bit there, Henry, right? And kind of watch out for you, but get you to get out there and do it yourself.
I already got it figured out for Henry. If we do this, I'll go to the bike shop and I'll rent the tandem bike. It's the double seater. They got like the 2-seater bike.
That's pretty wild.
Killer bitch and the 3-wheeler, and then it's got this cool motors on it, and I'll just rent one. And then Ambone and I'll just cruise around. You go to WHT or whatever, and we'll just zip around everywhere. And we'll just drive. We'll just drive around.
Yep, 80 miles is a wonderful bike trail.
What, that will buff right out too?
And if you want, we'll go have dinner at the Delta King downtown. We'll go to Old Sacramento.
So these guys are up in Sacramento. These bootleggers here. At least one of them was a bootlegger, I think.
Down there, we can go eat there and just.
Some people could take their collators off though, right?
My kids live downtown, so I just gotta say, hey, Pop and the fellas will be in an Old Sac, and they'll just be like, we'll be waiting for you guys.
Oh my goodness. I just opened up everything on. I opened up all my favorites mistakenly on.
They got the Segway scooters, which are really nice. They got the Segway scooters that are battery operated. Okay, I'll go get
Hold
a
on
soda.
here.
I'll be back and then we can hang out. I think 40 still does that.
N6 DJR.
That good earlier today. I hear you too, Hambone. So I mean, we got short condition. N6 DTR.
DTR. Oh, it's DTR.
Roger.
N6 DTR. Yeah, he's up in Roseville. He's up in Northern California. He's legit then. There we go. That was perfect timing. Right when I was typing that in.
Anyway,
He did say his name was Dana too, or one of the other person said his name was Dana, I think.
This is really K6 Foxtrot United.
I'm glad we figured that out.
Standing by KN6NCU.
KN6NCU. KN6NCU.
Tell you what, there ain't no fake persona about me.
Tim in Bakersfield. No.
I am who I am. There's
No, the wiener guy was talking over him.
Stand by there, Rick. You're jamming the frequency. We're not going to stand for this.
Okay, they're standing by.
It's terrible, I tell you. Just terrible.
Hamstick Eric knows his history of ships. Well, he is, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Fresno. I worked for KSEE. I think it's KSEE, Channel 30. At one point, I did their football games up there for Fresno State. Is it KSEE? Is that what it is? KSEE? Fresno?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
this is an old fact.
Yeah, KSEE, Channel 24. I thought they were Channel 30 up there back in the day, but that was a long time ago. I don't know. I don't have a gas car. But last time I passed by, I was like in the 480s.
These are the benefits of living in a small apartment. A very short walk to the refrigerator.
Maybe you would benefit if it was a longer walk.
Yeah. Well, probably.
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting an hour walk in a day. That's pretty good. And I've been using these, Gunny's got me on these like little dumbbell things.
Dumbo?
I'm doing a little bit of, doing some crunches, and I'm walking that hour, which is good. And then I'm doing some of the dumbbell things that she's been teaching me to do. I got them here on the living room floor. They're not really heavy, but they do provide some resistance. What I'm trying to do.
All right, so this is not a good night for ham radio, I've decided. So I'm gonna go. I gotta be up at 6 tomorrow, 6:30. So I'm gonna go jump in my sauna, jump in the shower, and jump into bed, even though I'm not that tired. But I will be back on tomorrow night. If you are new, that actually timed out fairly decently right there. I am so close to 16,000, I can smell it. I'm 50 subs away. You know what? I would say Fresno is probably the worst one of them all. Were you there? I don't know what year you were there. I worked in Selin Arena. Does that sound familiar? Alex, you take care. I'll wait for this answer from Nate. He's on a delay. Maybe the delay, the cocktail delay. Fresno's where I was born. Oh, you're only there. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, what year were you born? I don't know how old you are. I think you're close to my age, so. You look pretty good for 80, dude. Take care, Roy. I would have stayed on a little bit longer, but there's not much ham radio going on tonight, so I'm gonna call it a night. I'll send in that QSLs tomorrow. So for the one contact I made, at least I made my one contact tonight. No DStar. You don't like DStar. That's a fake band. It's a made-up band. It's a made-up mode. Yeah, they are dope. We'll try tomorrow, folks. Even FT8 looks like crap tonight right now. I'm 20 meters, so I'll be on tomorrow night, guys. Take care, everybody, and have a wonderful evening. Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the Gray K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel.